Hi, everybody. It's time for me to bring you updates on all the stories that are greatly trending on social media. That's what's trending. My name is Asia Dua Akumya, but you can call me the Golden Girl. I love being called the Golden Girl. So let's get started with our trending stories for this morning. Yesterday, in the early hours of yesterday, there was a heavy downpour, and it's pretty sad that every single time that, there's a rainfall, people have to be on the alert. People have to, be cautioned on where you live. You have to be careful because you could possibly experience flooding, or the route you used to get to work, or maybe you're going to the market or you're going somewhere, maybe the road could possibly flood. I don't know how, again, that this flooding issue can be curtailed here in Ghana. Now, yesterday, after the heavy downpour, there was a very serious flooding on the Kaneshi Road, and you would wonder, how many hours did this rain fall that the main highway, the main road, was this flooded, that cars could barrely move. These saloon cars could barely move. Some of the 4x4s, yes, the kind of was struck a current, they could have their ways and everything. But the question I'm asking is, for how long are we going to keep on coming back to instances and issues like this? Take a look at the video. I remember somebody asking that, okay, so if you have some of the main roads flooding in this manner, is it that when before the roads are being constructed, the roads are put in a structure or in a spot where it's supposed to be like a waterway or something? Because it doesn't really make sense how the roads easily flood in this manner. Well, let's go on social media. Let's see what people are saying on there. Kwabna, a trustee, says, if you don't change our attitude towards sanitation, so now it will happen. And then Ellie Accra says, how is going, dear? Please, does anyone sell scuba gear? Oh, Uncle, you want to go scuba diving in these dirty waters? Really? Now that comment says, yeah, and cry, da bang. Okay, let's move on. Okanse Yalbi says, that will cost us, eh? Okay. All right, so I am Prince Joey says, we never learn. Then Infinity Boss says, we the divers when a job come. This is very interesting. But the question that we should be asking is, what can be done to totally and completely, not necessarily totally curtail it or stop it, because one way or the other, we may still experience these, but how can it be reduced, okay? That's the question that we are asking the current government. What can they do? All right, so you can contribute to this particular story on our social media platforms on Facebook. It is Joy Prime TV. Let's go to our next trending story. And, love can be found in very different and weird places. This Ghanaian man has found love with his, American woman, and decided that he would use the weirdest, when others are using flowers and, will you marry me kind of designs here and there, lightings here and there to propose to their girlfriends. This young man decided to propose to his American girlfriend in a different way by pretending to be arrested. Take a look.
You're a criminal, what you do? don't know, babe. Oh.
Record it.
Hey, I'm recording everything. We are taking it to the office. Baby, come. Come, baby. Say she got down. I see, just get on. Just get on.
What I need to do?
I don't know, but just talk with them.
What, you want to say something? Okay, you want to say something? Wow.
Don't cry.
Wow.
Say yes.
Yes.
Say yes.
Yes.
Wow, beautiful.
And wedding bells are about ringing. But to what extent can you go just to propose to your girlfriend? Well, let's see how people are feeling about this on social media. New copy says 2025, dear. Forget the visa lottery. We all go some. Good job, Ross. Ike Ecoson says, DJ, play me Amachi Dede, Sikadi Onipa Bedrechri. Open what you're saying. Ike Nelson says, just watch and pass by. Obia when it tastes. Gentle says, don't cry. Say yes, say yes. Wow, beautiful. Hope Kabana says, we watch, we don't judge. Okay. We watch, we don't judge. Okay, so Maurice the boy says, all these for green card. Why are you like that? And then, okay, so Slight Estrain says residence visa granted. And then Jamie Labi says, and they say romance is dead. Like, yo, some of you make it seem like some Ghanaian men are not romantic. Some Ghanaian men can be romantic when they find the right people or the right women. Yeah. Anyways, contribute to this on our social media platforms. Moving away from that to the next trending story, let's go all the way to the United States of America. And we all know that Donald Trump, the president of the USA, he's doing everything in his power to sanitize the system, the American system. He's bringing up policies here and there. He's reducing this, he's reducing that. He's making it difficult, you know, this whole trade wars with not just China, Canada, just say, Trump, he wants America to find, although it looks like America has a solid standard, but he wants America to be greater than it already is. And so even if he has to be at war or at loggerheads with some other countries, he will do it. Well, Donald Trump, the president of the United States of America, says that he's put a ban, okay? A ban on some countries. And so these countries would not easily have access to the United States of America. So if you're a bearer of a passport from either of these countries, so if you're a bearer of either of these passports either of these countries, please know that Sanepa Embassy for you. Sanepa Embassy, I mean, it's not going to be possible for you to get into the country. Okay, so if you have the video, let's just show our viewers.
In Boulder, Colorado, has underscored the extreme dangers posed to our country by the entry of foreign nationals who are not properly vetted, as well as those who come here as temporary visitors and overstay their visas. We don't want them. In the 21st century, we've seen one terror attack after another carried out by foreign visa overstayers from dangerous places all over the world. And thanks to Biden's open door policies, today there are millions and millions of these illegals who should not be in our country. In my first term, my powerful travel restrictions were one of our most successful policies, and they were a key part of preventing major foreign terror attacks on American soil. We will not let what happened in Europe happen to America. That's why on my first day back in office, I directed the Secretary of State to perform a security review of high-risk regions and make recommendations for where restrictions should be imposed. Among the national security threats their analysis considered are the large-scale presence of terrorists, failure to cooperate on visa security, inability to verify travelers' identities, inadequate record-keeping of criminal histories, and persistently high rates of illegal.
All right, so I have a phone in hand, and I'm about mentioning about 14 of the countries. So 12 countries, actually. So let's get right into it. We've got Afghanistan, Haiti, and the Republic of Congo. There's a restriction and limits to entry for them. So additionally, there is also Burundi, Cuba, Laos, Sierra Leone, Togo, Turkmenistan, and Venezuela. So these countries that I just mentioned, they are about 6. These are partially restricted, but the total ban is on Afghanistan, Haiti, and the Republic of Congo. And then we also have, so I did mention Cuba earlier, and then Venezuela. So yeah. These are some of the countries that currently President Donald Trump, who is the President of the United States of America, has placed on persons who are from these countries. Anyways, let's see how people are reacting to this. Are people excited? Are they happy? Let's take some comments. Jordan says, it's all a step-by-step process to cut the United States citizens off from the rest of the world, just like North Korea. All About says, it's getting scary, guys. They are trapping us slowly. Monica says, I will never forgive anyone that voted for him. Ooh. Keith says, so we being held hostage. Moving on, we've got, he only wants white immigrants, but we knew this already. Exactly, you knew it. Yeah. Lexi Television says, God will have the last laugh with him. Somali Safro says, most terror attacks in the U.S. are committed by white Americans born and raised there. The states back, okay, this states back that up, okay? Targeting immigrants and black or Muslim countries. Be for real. Mikey mentioned says, don't be blaming everything negative that happens in America on immigrants. Immigrants are forever going to be the issue to Donald Trump. It looks like it. Kendall says, Biden lives rent-free in his head. Renewed Neil says, he makes it scary for us to travel because they may feel American supports everything he does to them, and they may want to retaliate against us. SMH. Layla says, I'm surprised Burkina Faso is not there. Oh, really? Okay, so Big Homie Block says, I was just about to go there. Oh, okay. Well, share your thoughts and comments with us in relation to this story. How does this make you feel as a Ghanaian? Are you, do you think that we should begin to start walking on eggshells when it comes to the United States of America? Anyways, anything at all can happen, isn't it? Let's move away from the United States of America. Let's come back to Ghana. Let's come back to the multimedia house, our terrain, and talk about Big Chef Junior Season 4. So since the beginning of the week, I have been speaking to you about this incredible young woman who became the star chef, young girl, who became the star chef for last Sunday's edition of Big Chef Junior Season 4, Mona Lisa. So yeah, Mona Lisa won the star chef. So yesterday, the team visited Mona Lisa in school and presented a hamper from the sponsors to say thank you for going all out on last week's edition of the competition. Take a look.
Moved from the kitchen to the vibrant compound of Alpha Beta School in Dansoman. Yes, the school has 3 of their students in the competition, but this visit was to celebrate one of its brightest young culinary stars, Mona Lisa, who was crowned Star Chef of the Week. As usual, the team led by host of the show, Michelle Ajakum, were warmly welcomed by the school. Mona Lisa's performance on Sunday was outstanding. Her dish did not only impress the judges, but captured the hearts of viewers. With creativity, confidence, and composure, she rose above the week's challenge and made her school proud. The students assembled and cheered her on as she was presented with gifts from the awesome sponsors of Big Chef Jr. Mona was short of words upon receiving the gifts.
Thank you all, Gino and Fortune Spirit, Indomie. Yeah, I thank you all for this, and I wish I'll get more than this. Yeah, thank you.
The school's director commended her for the hard work and cheered her on.
Let's give her one more big round of applause. She's done very, very well. We're all proud of you. Are we proud of her? I can't hear you. Are we proud of her? Wonderful. We hope that we'll see so many more of you joining the competition in the future. And we just want to say well done. Thank you as well to the organizers of Big Chef for giving them this opportunity to shine.
Her teachers shared in her joy.
I'm Mona Lisa's teacher, and we were very elated to have you surprise us today because she was a star chef for last week. And together with all the students, the teachers, the management, the staff, we are cheering her on, and we are saying that this is just the beginning. She should reach for the top, and all of you should continue voting for her.
In Alpha Beta School, we run a program that is Cookery Delight, and she enrolled onto this through Cookery Delight, and she's doing excellently well on Big Chef. I'm so proud of her. I want to encourage everyone to continue to vote for her. We want her to get the prize.
So a big hooray for the team, Big Chef Junior. And I'm proud of this little lovely chef and her sister here, our senior most cheerleader. It's Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa, Mona Lisa.
The short ceremony ended with a Q&A session with Michelle. It was indeed a great time with the students at Alpha Beta School. Again, this week, we're reminded of what Big Chef Jr. stands for. Talent, creativity, and the belief that young people can do amazing things when given the opportunity. This week on our...
And one thing I love about us right here at Multimedia is we do not let age be a barrier in anything at all. No matter what happens, no matter what you do, we see if it's a yes, you can, no matter your age, yes, you can do it. And we'll create the opportunity for you. And that's the reason that a platform like Big Chef Junior Season 4 has been created for young girls and boys to come and showcase their culinary skills and enhance on that. They are already acting like pro chefs, and I'm loving it. Let's not forget that this coming Sunday is going to be the Fortune Cookie and Smoothie Challenge, whether you're going to use Fortune products to prepare, whether biscuit cookies, they're going to, blend up some smoothies for us in the kitchen. So who is going to be the next star chef for us to celebrate throughout the entire week? Do not forget to vote for your favorite by dialing *711*60#. If you do not vote, your favorite could be evicted.